Welcome to Pocket of Peace Yoga. I'm delighted you've chosen to join me. This is the first in the series of basic yoga for beginners. We'll start with mountain pose. So bring your feet about hip distant apart. Lean back on your heels just a bit so your toes can lift and spread out. Then lower your toes down on the mat. Standing tall with your shoulders stacked over your hips, which are over your ankles. And then bring your shoulder blades back just a bit. Your arms rotate so your palms are facing forward. Crown of your head is lifted. Now in yoga, we move with intention, matching our movements with our breath. The breath is very important. Let's take a moment here to focus on that. When you inhale, your belly expands, your ribs expands, and your chest lifts. And as you exhale, everything softens. Let's breathe in and out through our nose 3 times, feeling that expansion and that softness. We'll move on now to a half sun salutation. So from mountain pose, as you inhale, your arms sweep out to the side, overhead, the palms touch. And as you exhale, your arms come out to the side as you swan dive down to forward fold. Your neck is relaxed, your head hangs heavy. Maybe your hands come to your shins, your tops of your feet, or the mat, keeping a generous bend in your knees. And as we inhale, bring your hands to your shins, straighten your legs just a bit, and bring your back flat. And then exhale, fold to forward fold. And as you inhale, really press into the soles of your feet, strong legs as your arms swing out, up overhead, palms touch. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhaling, arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll do that one more time, just a bit faster. Inhale, arms up. Swan dive down, forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold. Rise all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Moving on from here, we will do a full sun salutation. Inhale, your arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Then bend your knees to bring your hands down to the mat. Think about your index fingers parallel to the side edge of the mat. And then step your feet back to a plank pose. Lower your knees. Untuck your toes. And keeping your elbows close to your body, slowly lower your body down to the mat, bringing your forehead to the mat. And then as you inhale, lift your head and your chest for cobra. Exhale, lower your head back down. Inhale, press into your hands. Your body pushes up to a kneeling position. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees, press up and back for downward dog. And again, your neck is relaxed, your head hangs heavy. And then maybe start to pedal out your feet. So straighten, lean one leg, pressing your heel towards the mat. And then the other. Finding some gentle movement here. And then find some stillness in your downward dog, pressing back from your hands to your hips. And shift your gaze between your hands, bend your knees, and start to walk your feet up towards your hands to forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Rise all the way up. Arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms overhead. Swan dive down, forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold. Lower your hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower your knees. Untuck your toes. Lower down to the mat. As you inhale, your head and your shoulders, your upper body lifts for cobra. Exhale, lower back down. And press into the soles, press into your palms. Your upper body lifts. Tuck your toes. Knees lift, hips come up and back for downward dog. Shift your gaze between your hands, bend your knees, and walk your feet between your hands for forward fold. Flat back, forward fold, rise all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Now let's inhale our arms overhead, palms touch. As we exhale, let's bring our thumbs to our foreheads for kind thoughts, to our lips for kind words, and to our heart center for hearts that are open to both give and receive kindness. Thank you for joining me.